Hang on a second. Something's not working right. Hang on. Something is not working.
On me.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, perfectly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Nice.
Oh, come on, get in. Freaking change my audio. Task manager. There we go. That'll do it.
Playing some games. All right.
There we go. All right. Can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh, perfect. Look at that, up and running.
Nice.
I don't have my ACT or my plugins, but
I forgot to start ACT too.
yeah, I mean, I just don't have it tonight.
Who cares? We don't need.
But I am getting 120 frames per second in 4K.
Damn.
Yeah. That's, solid too. It's not bouncing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, this thing is like so quiet. It's crazy.
Really? And that's a 5090, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's like ridiculously quiet. I'm used to the old. I think the old power source I had was probably a little ridiculous, but yeah. I mean, I haven't played around with this too much. I've just been trying to set things up, and I've been using the old computer as like a just to like download configs and stuff like that. So next weekend, if you're around, I'll bring all that stuff over, and you know, whatever you want to use, just grab, and whatever you don't, we'll just deal with it.
Certainly be around.
Cool.
Oh wow, I haven't been on Final Fantasy in a minute.
Yeah, I know. I've just been playing. I'm kind of upset. Like I finished Cold Steel 4 on my laptop, and now I have this thing in, and I'm like, feel like I cheated on the game somehow. Yeah.
Huh. Trying to remember how to play this game. Okay, hang on. No, I got all the good equipment. Apparently, my inventory is a mess.
Took me a hot minute to get the all of the Final Fantasy 14 settings ported over.
Oh yeah?
That was a pain in the ass. Yeah. But it's easy enough to do once you do it right. Right.
Well, once you do it. Why does it say that? Oh, wow, my pants. I got lots of pants. Some of these pants I can even sell.
This actually plays a lot better when your PC's not fucking dying.
Like, this game's actually enjoyable when you can actually play it. Looks like there's some shoes. Inventory's a mess. Got no room for anything. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. So what is? Oh look! Look, Revan's joined chat.
Yes?
Yeah.
I only see us.
Biggest fan.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant Discord. I was like, oh, I didn't see him. What's up, Revan? Be like, sign on. We need a tank.
Yeah, I know exactly. We could use a tank. All right. What?
Did you see that thing I sent you, the tanking guide? I know it's for World of Warcraft, but it easily applies to Final Fantasy as well. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I have
Yeah.
not taken a look at it. I have
It's funny, like it's just a funny little comic thing, but it's really funny.
work is been fucking
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah, same here. But I got really good news this week. I'm not gonna get fired.
Oh, well, good news, I suppose.
Well, you know how like last year they had that whole issue at my work where like there was a huge turnover. Well, I mean they like fired a bunch of people from my department, and it was just like, you know, remember I told you like they like snuckily brought on a new person, and then that person almost fired me because I was like in too close with the previous leadership that got fired, and then they promoted like the kid, you know, like that's 10 years younger than me to be my boss and stuff. Like it was like this really terrible situation. I thought I was gonna get fired forever. So like the whole entire year I've just been like, well, you know, I mean like our corporate headquarters is the one that didn't want the person to fire me.
Yeah.
And so I think she begrudgingly kept me on. But over the year, like apparently behind the scenes, something, like her entire opinion on me changed. And now she's just, so I had like a one-on-one with her, and she's all like, you know, I don't ever want you to leave. And I was like, yeah, all right. I was like, you guys pay me a lot of money to do like a lot less than what I did at my last place. So cool. So that was good news.
You're like, I will take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Ooh, what level are you?
I am
62. Yeah, I'm just I've got to remember how to play too.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been on other than to just like keep the house in like a month. I don't know, like when did my computer die? It's about a month ago.
Yeah, about a month ago.
Yeah. It's random. I didn't even know that they were sending this. It just all of a sudden I got like a notification that like the label was created.
Nice.
And then it was here in like a day.
That's pretty good. They must have felt bad because it took so long to source the parts and everything like that. They're like, let's get this out there quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I'd been in contact with them too, and I was like, it's not really a big deal, but like they kept changing the price and the configuration of the thing that I purchased.
Yeah. And
I was like, nobody sent me like the lock-in specs, and every time they changed the configuration, it got worse. So I was like, hey guys, can somebody just like send me like the specs, because like the price for the thing that I bought is going up on your website, but the specs are going down, and I just want to make sure I know what I purchased.
Right.
And they were like really cool about it and stuff, and I ended up getting, you know, I think I got 64 gigs of like the 6,000 megahertz RAM, like all the stuff that they just don't have now.
Yeah.
And
you got it right,
and I mean, yeah, I think so. I do have to double check that though. But
all right, let's remember how to play. Oh, I'm not even on my proper. There we go. Oh, okay. Now I remember how to play.
he's gonna get final stung, and it's gonna be bad. Kill the bees first. I got it. Easy peasy.
He's taking it to the boss?
Yeah, he's just gonna have a good time.
Somebody and gain somebody?
No, I think the dung wasps. The ads.
Oh. They're selected as Doom. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I think they've updated something. You gotta go to the plate. I think they updated some of the notices or whatever. There had to have been something that was done in a patch.
Yeah. Yeah, it never used to jump out like that. I mean, I can't say that I don't find that useful, but I just wasn't expecting it.
Right.
I've been inflicted with Doom. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of cool.
It's back here. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be. It has to be because people were like not noticing the Doom thing go up, and it was just killing everybody. Oh. Don't know how that happened. How did I... There we go. No, I just like pulled the Steam overlay up somehow. I gotta turn that off. Oh, weird. I don't know what the heck is going on. Something's not right. Okay, I think I got everything back.
Death claws. This is Fallout.
Or is it? Man, this run's so good. I haven't played this game this smooth, and I can't even tell you how long. This feels really good.
Good. There are few pleasures in life like having a nice new computer.
Yeah, right?
Oh! Sorry, Sammy.
We did it! So good at video games.
Wall crawlers. I can't wait to run through video games. I mean, he plays them right now, but like, you know, he's just not into the same game. I can't wait till he's
Yeah. That's the question, though. The billion-dollar question is, will he ever?
He really likes VR. He really likes VR.
But I mean, it's also like a generational thing. Like, I'm sure, you know, like from what I've heard, like kids his age don't have the same sort of like attention span, or they don't want to invest the attention span they do have into like long form content.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. We'll see.
I mean, I don't know how true that is. It's just I hear that from people at work. Like,
I'm sure he'll go through phases. Like, there were times where I played certain types of video games and other times where I played other types of video games. And who knows what the future's gonna hold. Will there be a gaming industry is now a big question.
yep.
I am, hopefully, like, the supply chain won't affect it too much, but I'm kind of looking forward to this Steam frame. Like, that looks like a great setup.
Yeah.
Right pan, left pan. No pan. Peter Pan.
Oh wow, that's new.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you have to destroy them now. It's kind of interesting that, like, some of this older content got reworded.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah. Something. They must be trying to focus on
That makes it a little bit more fun.
Yeah, probably trying to focus on that early experience, making that as smooth as possible so people stick with the game. I heard the mobile game in China is not doing so good.
I heard it's not coming to the U.S. or coming out to anywhere outside of China at all.
Yeah. It's a smart move for them.
I haven't really heard too much about it. I heard a lot of people liked kind of like some of the things that it was doing.
Yeah, it sounds like some of the quality of life stuff that's in it. People thought was like things that they had been asking for a long time. Nice. This guy.
There we go.
I have not really kept up with the changelog too much, so I can't really tell you.
So has Trail's first chapter grown on you at all?
Yeah, you know, it definitely... Here, I'm gonna load us into MSQ if that's cool.
Yeah.
It definitely reminds me of like the classic JRPG from days before. But like,
Yeah, if you were playing the OG, it would remind you even more.
yeah,
Like because of the sprite-based everything.
yeah.
But go ahead. Sorry.
The story feels like maybe I'm just at a place of the story, but like the momentum has dropped off. Like it felt like they were building up some tension for a second there and like some urgency, and now it just kind of plateaued a little bit.
Yeah.
So you know, it is what it is. But I like the mechanics of it. I like simultaneously being able to choose when I want turn-based and then when I want more, I don't know, real time, for lack of better terminology.
Yeah.
You know.
I would have to say, story-wise, first chapter is a slow burn. I think I told you before, but it took me 4 times to get through it. The entire game is foundation setting for the second game. The second game is just balls to the wall, batshit insane, start to finish. It's one of the best games in the series. Yeah. But like first chapter, it takes its sweet ass time, and the entire point of first chapter up until the very end is to get you like really invested in the world, in kind of like living with it. It's like a long form novel. Like think of it as like, you know, the first half of the first book in like a long form novel. You are just about the area of the story where you start to find out what the Trails games are even about. You haven't even gotten there yet.
Oh, wow.
Like you haven't even gotten. Well, I mean, it's a long game, but most of the first game is like literally like just that. It's just Hold on a second.
Where is this guy? I hate it when they do that. Just leave them where they are.
Yeah, I think it takes like more time to do it this way. Yeah, so like with the Trails games, right? There's like a global narrative, right?
Right.
That has not begun for you yet. But there's also like an arc narrative that also has not begun for you yet. Like it sort of has. Like once you find out what the actual Trails in the Sky game is, Trails in the Sky first chapter is about, you'll go, oh my god, I can't believe how well they were setting that up and under my nose.
Yeah.
And then when you start to find out like what the actual like Sky arc is about, you'll say the same thing. And then when you find out like what the global game is about or whatever, you'll say the same thing. It's really weird, but like it's a very, very complex, intricate story that sneaks up on you, and it does that with every single game. They are so good at storytelling, it's ridiculous. Like it sounds really dumb, especially considering like you're like doing a school play right now, and you're like, how can this game be about anything that's like, you know, serious?
Yeah, philosophical.
But like, yeah, but like no, like it's hard to explain. But the best I can say is like, you really even won't get it until like you actually beat the last boss and you start going into like the build up to the like the second game.
How far am I into it? Like, how much longer do I have to go?
Until what?
So I'm done
Until you
with
beat the
yeah,
game?
yeah. Am I like?
Quite a while.
Oh, okay. So like 40 hours away.
I don't know. I think I beat it in like 60 to 70 hours.
Okay.
Like the Sky FC, and Sky SC for that matter. Like the Sky games aren't as long as like the Cold Steel games. Cold Steel games are like almost offensively long. Like you have to be like, I wouldn't suggest starting with the well, I mean, actually Cold Steel is a really fun arc, but it like at that point they had like a huge like fan base, so they were like, fuck it, let's make a 120-hour game. You know, like none of the other games leading up to that the Cold Steel games are that long, but they all have that same sort of meticulous story thing where it's like, in real life, if you were to get into a position where you had to like do the JRPG thing and kill God, like the day one you wouldn't know what the fuck God was, let alone you being the chosen one, right?
Right.
And something would happen that would like drag you into it, and it would happen sort of like naturally and in its due course. The Trails games actually narratively follow that sort of logic. So most JRPGs, it's like within the first like hour or whatever, you like fall down a hole and like a gnome tells you you're special, right? And then explains to you like basically the overall arching like thrust of what's going on in the game. That would never happen in real life. Like in real life, you would like, you know, like go to school first, right? And then out of school, your first job, like you'd stumble upon something you shouldn't have seen, and then like, you know, you'd slowly get dragged into like, you know, all this other stuff. That's what's happening right now. Like Estelle and Joshua are just like two stupid kids who are trying to become bracers, and over the course of trying to get their letters, they're gonna get dragged into shit, and then the shit that they get dragged into will blow the doors off open for other stuff. And then like the people they've been meeting along the way, and even themselves and all that stuff, like their histories will kind of like impact all that, and it will all just kind of coalesce together. And then like the next arc, actually Trails in the third, you'll learn more about like the deep lore, and you'll get introduced to some of like the characters that are already in it. And then in the Crossbell games, it kind of starts over. You're like this other kid who just graduated from like the police academy, and he's in Crossbell, which is like a really corrupt, you know, city. And they kind of like poo-poo him into like this throwaway section called the SSS, which is like, you know, they intended it to be, you know, sort of like this thing that ingratiates the corrupt police force with the population. And then like the kid takes it ultra seriously, and he gets like, you know, around other people who are like super capable, and then they fall into it, and then they kind of like blow the doors off of everything, and all of these different storylines start to like converge. And it's I've never seen, like, the closest I could say is like, because it's such a long form game, Final Fantasy XIV is sort of like that, but nothing in Final Fantasy XIV comes close to like any of the way that it's written in Trails. Like Trails is ultimately like the characters are better, like the story's better, the villains are better, like everything about it is believe it or not, like top tier JRPG. Absolutely top tier. I wish I could say more. I mean, I could tell you some of the story beats, but like I don't want to, because if you decide to play it, like stumbling across the stuff yourself and having those moments is like what makes everything so much fucking fun.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
What's oh, I'm on that guy. Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching you play the Sky game, though.
and it's actually made me kind of go, you know, I actually kind of think I prefer the original,
Oh yeah.
despite the fact that how good like the presentation is in the remake. Like they did such a good job with the remake, but there's something nostalgic about the old games and the old sprites.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to get away with it because there's just no way if you actually play the like continue to play the series, like there's no way that they're gonna get to like the third or the Crossbell games to remake them by the time you get to them.
Yeah.
And I mean, like the like in the Crossbell games, there's this theater troupe called Arkansas, and they have like these times where Arkansas will do like dances, and they kind of revisit it a little bit in Cold Steel, and it's all 3D and everything like that, and it looks so dumb. And then when you look at like the old sprites, it's like so good. The sprite work is so good that I'm just kind of like, I kind of prefer like that old school, you know, 2.5D sort of like look.
Yeah.
That the old school Sky and Crossbell games have. No voice acting, but
No voice acting.
but like it's no, but I mean like it's still like there's something like it's like playing Final Fantasy, you know, 6 for the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. The community seems to have a little bit of a gripe with the voice acting. Like, what's the main problem with it?
The localization in the remake is bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like, and it was also the voice direction is really bad for like a bunch of the characters until it's not.
Yeah.
So like, Estelle's voice direction and her localization is really not great.
Really?
Until yeah, she gets better, just a little bit further ahead than where you are right now. Like she's in the process of getting better, but if you play the original games, their localization was just so good that like when you see the remake and everything like that, it's just it's good, but it's not as good as it was, and that's the crux of things, right? So
well, like her character, was it kind of the same feeling behind it, or?
Yeah, I mean, like so
she's kind of like the ditzy younger sister.
Yeah, yeah, like so she's got an arc, right? Obviously, that goes from Trails in the Sky, first chapter and second chapter. Those two games are really just one game, and over the course of that, she goes from like a headstrong, bratty, kind of like naive little girl to like the fucking badass who's gonna kill God, right?
Right.
And she's still in like that naive girl phase right now. And she always was like that. It's just that she didn't come across quite as whiny, I guess, in the OG. And like some of the things she said were just kind of like funnier and quirkier in like a better way than she was portrayed in early game first chapter.
Okay.
So like, yeah, like, you know, remember the beginning where she's like, her dad comes in with Joshua.
Yeah.
And he's all like, hey, I got a gift for you. And she's like, who is this boy?
Yeah.
In the OG, she says, why is my gift a boy? Like, you know, she's like,
oh
what the
yeah,
fuck?
like,
and it's
okay.
just like, so it like her, like it makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
And like she, like when she threatens people and stuff like that, like it's all better. It's just better done, you know?
Makes sense.
But I mean, it's yeah. So the community was just kind of like, it's missed. And also they just like they flat out got fucking things wrong. Like they mispronounce the kingdom name all the time. It's not liberal, it's liberal. Like that's the name of the country, right? And they fuck that up all the time.
Liberal. Those damn liberals. I knew they came from the same place.
and you haven't got there yet, but there's these enemies that will come up where they call them golems, and they're not golems, they're archaisms. And it's important because there are golems in the game, and there's something completely different than what you're facing in this game. So there's a lot of like things like that, like the translation's just not as good, the voice direction wasn't as good, the localization wasn't as good, but it kind of, the voice direction gets a lot better. So like you're getting into the back half of the chapter now, and that's when I, during my playthrough, was like, okay, I'm enjoying this now as far as, you know, the new presentation.
Okay.
But she was like a lot like her quips and stuff with like Josette were a lot funnier in the OG. You know, like her personality came through a little bit better instead of it being kind of like the annoying little sister. She was just kind of like the naive, bratty little tomboy. You know.
All right.
But they nailed the end of the game.
Yeah.
They nailed it. Yeah. I've watched the end of the game in the remake and in the OG, like on YouTube a couple of times, and I can't figure out which I prefer. I don't know. But they did a really good job. But it's definitely one of those games where it's like once you finish it and you're like, oh, holy shit, you'll like kind of, I mean, if it drags you in like it does most people, you'll want to go straight into SC. And SC is a fucking roller coaster. It's so good.
They're remaking that though, right?
Yeah, it should be out in the fall.
Oh, okay.
And it was really SC for me that made me a huge fan of the series. And then from there, I played almost all the way through to Azure.
Nice. Oh my god.
God, this guy.
Yeah, right.
Lord von Balsack. I always get a little dot on his forehead. Is he Hindu?
I always wondered where the influences for that costume came from. Could be. I mean, it's kind of Roman-esque as well. I don't know what the heck I'm wearing. Like,
Are you wearing a burlap sack?
Nah, it's got to be the gear for this level. Probably augmented Shire or something like that. But like, it's got the top hat and everything like that. I've never
with the long coat.
Yeah, I've never been able to wear hats before, so now I get to see like what it would have been like to have all the hats.
That's kind of fun. It's kind of ridiculous they didn't have hats for as long as they did.
Yeah.
Like you figured they would. Oh, what the heck? I gotta figure out what the heck is going on with that. Why? There we go. What the heck? Why is this thing? Why am I stuck? There we go. Now I'm not stuck. Yeah, and then when I came back, I was like constantly pushing shift. Like, I don't know what the heck is doing that. I had to take the overlay off because it seems to be screwing something up.
Yeah, there's also the Xbox overlay too. If it's a fresh install of Windows, you might have to disable that as well.
Right?
Fucking Windows is the worst. And I can say that because I'm not only a Microsoft customer, I'm an employee.
I'm also a client.
Yeah. go.
There we go. I love how he needs a giant screwdriver to get into that armor.
Yeah. How does he go to the bathroom?
Oh my god, they just did a close up of me, and I have like that weird
That
staff.
staff.
Like, the friggin- yeah,
It's my favorite
and
staff.
it was just the staff making like a goofy grin. It was so good. I love that staff so much. I'm so glad I hung on to it. He looks so distinguished with the monocle.
I know, right? Oh my goodness.
Is it snowing where you are tonight?
Yeah, it's snowing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to snow until
Fuck the
morning,
snow. Ugh.
and then stop, and then snow some more Sunday.
I really don't want it to snow anymore. It can just stop anytime now.
It's kind of warm, so I can't imagine the snow is just gonna hang out.
Yeah, just gonna flood everyone's basements.
Yep.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lip
Lips
down,
control panel.
and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon.
You'll find yourself in the Chamber of Secrets.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Keep your eyes peeled. Guidance could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful.
Is our tank even wearing pants?
I was just thinking about that myself. Like, what is the tank wearing?
Should be like, thanks for dressing up, tank.
Yeah, gee. Why aren't you more ashamed of yourself, Tank?
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
The look of disgust on Sammy's face.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
Do you believe?
I love how we didn't say anything. He's
I
just
know.
talking to himself.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception.
Of
It is
despair.
not a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing.
Oh my god.
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether.
Gorge.
Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning? even the great Louis Soir to grovel at their feet. The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict.
So, like,
to grow rich through
is his argument that, like, well, we should just kill all the gods and man should just take over?
settles. It is ever the strong who dictate.
Yeah, I think he's
kinda
like
what we
he's
do.
like he's kind of like the world should be ruled by survival of the fittest, and you know, if you can kill the gods, if you bow to the gods, you're obviously not the fittest because the gods are more fit, and if you can kill the gods, you're obviously the fittest because you can kill the gods. I think.
That's kind of like what I'm
Only
thinking.
a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity,
I'm just
Creeping
trying to,
mendacity.
I'm trying to determine, is he really the baddie? I mean, he's kind of a gray character anyway.
Right?
champion of
He just,
Eorzea,
you know, his ambition just exceeded his grasp a little bit too much here.
shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule.
Should have turned his armor a different color. Gold was not enough.
Right that I should take
no.
your realm.
Should have went straight to level 3.
None among you has the power to
Plaid.
stop me.
He's gone plaid.
Oh, he must be serious. A nice tart.
Are you Theriath right now? Super Theriath.
Super there. Snake. Alright, let's
Know your place.
Ow! Ah! Thought we were gonna make it.
Got close.
What the heck? Come on, work. Oh, this is blinding. Ta-da!
I'll be right back.
Me too. Me too. Be right back.
Oh, I'm back.